Good morning. This is as good as hair and makeup are going to get for today because my throat hurts. I'm not doing anything until around 3, and that's not a big thing. So normally I don't like oatmeal, but for a long time I've been kind of craving oatmeal, which is really weird. So because I normally don't like it, the taste, I don't like it. So I decided to make it this morning, and it's actually pretty good. I think maybe my taste buds are changing. They do that on occasion. So yeah, the more I ate the oatmeal, the more I realized it was sort of slimy, and that made it sort of gross. But, I mean, I like regular oats, and like snack mix oats. Putting on some tea for my throat, and as soon as that's ready, I'm going to upload yesterday's vlog. I was going to upload it as soon as I woke up this morning because it normally takes about an hour to do, but my computer needed to restart and update, so it was doing that. I think it probably still is. I've been downstairs for the last half an hour letting it do its thing upstairs. So I would just like to point out that we broke 20 days today on how many days I have left to move to college. 19 days and some odd hours. Yeah, I'm so excited. That's also the countdown to my sister's birthday, because my move-in day is her birthday, and she's not very thrilled about that. But she's coming down with me anyway, so we'll do a little birthday thing for her down there. So my computer is only at 50% uploaded, or updated, so I'm watching Netflix. I'm gonna do some college stuff, and the college stuff I'm going to do today involves my makeup. So we're going to go through my makeup, decide what I'm going to take and what I'm not going to take, and organize it into the drawers that I bought. So I bought these two chests of drawers, this one from Target and this one for Big Lots, both for $5. And I'm going to use one of them to store school supplies and one of them to store makeup on my desk. I think this one's going to be for school supplies because it's a little bigger and I have more school supplies than I do makeup. And this one, that comes up, and these are all my hand sanitizers that I bought yesterday, except for the one that I'm currently using. And then it has little pockets for, brushes and stuff. So, the only bad thing is that this drawer sticks, and you have to, yeah. But currently I have some random stuff in it. That's the school supplies. That'll stay there. Empty. Okay, so we're going to organize all of these 4 makeup cases into this little pink one. So all of my makeup is now put in here. These are my brushes and stuff, and I have some Q-tips for foundation, eyeliner sharpener, and here I have my blush, concealer, and bronzer. And then some extra pads for those. Even though I don't really use pads for those, I use the big brush. In this drawer, I have a majority of my everything. My favorite palette, it's a Claire's, just a regular eyeshadow palette, but it's in really, neutral colors. Stay Matte Porcelain foundation. This is Almay Smart Shade CC Primer. NYC Smooth Skin Liquid Makeup Foundation, e.l.f. Concealer, e.l.f. Zit Zapper, NYC City Curls Mascara, and then this is Maybelline Mega Length, I think, and then I have a Smashbox Full Exposure mascara. Back here I have 2 just regular black eyeliner pencils. This is an e.l.f. waterproof mascara. This is a Smashbox eyeliner pencil. Oh, and this is my e.l.f. Zit Zapping concealer, and I love it a lot. And then this is my lip drawer. Lip products. Let's see some of my favorites. This is my Victoria's Secret lip gloss. It's in Pink Lemonade. This is one of my favorite e.l.f. sticks. It's in, it's called Seductive. Sephora lip gloss. I absolutely love this. It's not very dark when you actually put it on, but it's very, like, shimmery. So I put it on top of any lipstick that I wear. Gosh, I've had this for forever. I don't even know who it's by anymore because it all rubbed off. But it's a really nice pink. Oh, and in my purse I have one more. This is Avon Kiss Me Pink in just a little tiny size that I actually got in a full pack. I got a full pack of different trial size lipsticks, and this is one of my favorites. Another one of my tiny Avon ones is Coral Kiss, and it's my absolute favorite of the Avons. It's a really nice pink color. And then yeah, these are just a bunch of like e.l.f. lip glosses. And that's about it. e.l.f. lip glosses. I have 2 e.l.f. lip crayons. And then just a couple of Wet n Wild lipsticks that I just keep for the color. 12% uploaded. 121 minutes left. At least I can upload now. I think I'm going to try to do this in the background and play Skyrim on the main computer. Skyrim! It's been forever since I have played this game. I'm a little nervous though because I'm playing on my PC, as you can see, but I normally play on the PlayStation 3, so I have an actual hand controller, but this time I don't. So I have all of these control functions that I'm going to have to learn so that I don't die right away. I hadn't remembered how much I hated the beginning of Skyrim because it's like running away from the dragon and all that, and I don't like running away from dragons. I kill dragons. So I was hearing noises outside my bedroom door and I came to check it out thinking it was the cat. But what really happened is the chain holding up my air conditioning unit here came off. So my air conditioner isn't being held up by anything except for the window and a board. And it's kind of like I can move it now. And it doesn't sound very good. I'm sort of afraid it's gonna fall out. My brother-in-law just left. I'm gonna call my dad. 80 degrees outside. It's very windy, and that scares me because this thing keeps shifting and it's 2 stories up. I'd really rather it not fall. So I made it to Riverwood and then I stopped. Basically, I absolutely suck at playing PC games. I'm gonna get, because I'm used to playing with my PS3 controller, so it's weird for me. So I'm going to, my system supports the Xbox 360 controllers, so I think I might buy one. I'm on Amazon right now looking at them. I also might just go to Best Buy and get one, or maybe there's a Game Shack right next to my house, and that's where I got my PS2 and my PS2 controllers, so they'll probably have something. Okay, so the air conditioner is trying to slip out of the window, and my brother-in-law is gone, otherwise he could have helped me. My dad, I called him, got through finally. He's on his way home to help. He told me just to hang on to it until he gets home. Basically, the final straw was the board that's keeping it up popped out of the window and is trying to fall in. So I'm trying to keep that up, and there's nothing holding the air conditioner in the window right now except for me, and it keeps trying to slide because, okay, it has this little thing here that's holding it onto that side of the window, so it keeps going out to that way, and so this side is further out than that side is right now. Yay for wind and air conditioner problems. Just me and my air conditioner. Just saw my dad pull up, thank God, because this has gotten worse. I can see, it's trying to come in. It just got even more, look, it's falling off. This sucks. The air conditioner is now fixed. I still have about an hour before I have to go anywhere. I broke 2 nails in the process. That sucks, but I'm gonna repaint them anyway because they're looking bad. So I just changed my lock screen. Are you ready for this? Bam, Slytherin. What now? It's so hot. It's really hot, and I have to be outside right now. It sucks. got done with that sooner than I thought I would. Basically, if I stay on the max and go home now, I'm gonna make the school rush. Everybody getting out of school because they get out of school in 5 minutes. And I don't want to get the school rush. So in order to miss the school rush, I'm stopping at Cascade Station where I was yesterday with Elizabeth. But I'm going back to Best Buy, and I think I'm going to buy a laptop case. Plane! Somebody started playing Pitch Perfect. I really want to get this, but it says that it requires Sims 3 to play, and they don't have Sims 3. They have Sims 3 University and Seasons. It's really hot, so I'm going to splurge and get some Jamba Juice. Up the hill we go! This sucks. So what happened was I got off the Max and I walked up to the bus stop, and the bus I needed was there, and it was parked at a red light but still in the bus zone, but its doors were closed, so I knocked on the door to get them to open because that's what you do. And the guy honked the horn and yelled, "Get away from my bus," and drove off. So the next one wasn't coming for 20 more minutes. I walked. I am feeling so much better. So much better right now. Had a popsicle, had some water. My mom came home and I got to rant to her about the little bus situation. Being summoned.
Nobody wants me to go downstairs.
No, I want to see them.
Everybody say hi to the vlog.
Hi, vlog.
Hi, vlog. What's up?
Vlog with a V.
As in Victor, not vlog.
Okay, well, I guess we're letting him out. I ended up going to get Mexican food with my sister, and now it's going to get really dark. There we go, light. And now I'm going to water the plants, do the dishes, let the dog out, and play some Skyrim. Okay, well, I'm going to end the vlog here because I'm just going to go take a shower and then watch Netflix and play Skyrim for the rest of the night. So unless anything else exciting happens, thanks for watching. Bye!